The jungle. Deep within the Yucatan Peninsula, a place already teeming with ancient mysteries, another one has clawed its way into the light. Imagine this, a team of explorers pushing through dense, unforgiving foliage, the air thick with humidity, the sounds of unseen creatures all around. They weren't just on a casual hike. They were following whispers, rumors of a place, a cave, something extraordinary, something that had been sealed for centuries. Waiting. This wasn't just any cave. Mexico has thousands, but this one felt different from the very start. The local Maya people they knew. They had stories, legends passed down through generations, tales of a sacred opening, an entrance to another realm, a place of immense power, and perhaps immense danger. For years, its exact location remained elusive, a secret guarded by the jungle, and maybe by something else. Something ancient, something that didn't want to be disturbed. Can you feel that anticipation, the thrill of the unknown? The initial reports were electrifying. Archaeologists had found it, a cave system near the famous ruins of Chichen Itza. But what they found inside sent shockwaves through the world of Mayan studies. It was a scene frozen in time, untouched, for over 1,000 years. We are deep in the heart of the Mayan world, the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico. This isn't just any jungle, this is sacred ground. For centuries, the Maya civilization flourished here. They built incredible cities, they developed sophisticated calendars, they understood the stars, and they left behind a legacy that still baffles and amazes us. This land is soaked in their history, their triumphs, their mysteries, and their spiritual beliefs. Every step you take, you feel it. The weight of centuries. Not far from this newly rediscovered cave stands one of the new seven wonders of the world, Chichen Itza. Its massive pyramid, El Castillo, dominates the landscape, a testament to Mayan power, Mayan ingenuity. Millions visit every year. They gaze up at its stone serpents. They imagine the ceremonies that took place there. But Chichen Itza wasn't an isolated marvel. It was the center of a vast, interconnected sacred landscape. A landscape that extended far beyond the city walls, into the very earth itself. The ancient Maya didn't just build temples pointing to the sky, they also looked down, deep down. To them, caves and cenotes, those incredible natural sinkholes filled with water, were not just geological features. The local Mayan communities, they remembered. Even if the exact location was lost to most, the stories persisted. They spoke of it in hushed tones, with a mixture of reverence and fear, a place of powerful spirits, a dangerous place, not to be trifled with. These weren't just campfire tales, these were echoes of a deep cultural memory, a memory of a time when this cave was alive with ritual, alive with meaning. Their ancestors knew its power, and that knowledge in fragments survived. For the ancient Maya, caves were the literal gateways to Xibalba, the underworld. Imagine their cosmology, a layered universe, the heavens above, the earthly realm in the middle, and below, Xibalba, ruled by powerful, often fearsome death gods. It was a place the dead journeyed through, but it was also a place of origin, where life and vital resources like water were believed to emerge. So these caves were thresholds between life and death, between the mundane and the divine, terrifying yet essential. Think about the world they lived in. A world animated by powerful deities. Chak, the rain god, whose favor meant bountiful harvests or devastating drought. Finding the actual entrance, that was an expedition in itself. The jungle doesn't give up its secrets easily. It guards them with a tangle of vines, with treacherous terrain, with the sheer density of growth. But the team, guided by local knowledge and sheer determination, they persevered. And then, there it was. Not a grand, inviting portal, but a dark mouth in the earth, almost hidden, swallowed by the green, a subtle invitation to a forgotten world, the kind of place that screams adventure, preparing to enter. That's a moment, isn't it? You check your gear, your lights, your resolve. The air at the cave mouth felt different, cooler, yes, but also heavier, laden with the scent of damp earth. And something else, something ancient. You could almost hear the echoes of the past, the faint whisper of ancient chants. Or was that just your own heart, pounding in your chest? The anticipation is immense. You're about to step into a place untouched by human hands for centuries. It's a profound feeling. The descent was not for the faint of heart. This wasn't a tourist-friendly cavern with paved walkways and handrails. No way. We're talking tight squeezes, narrow passages that forced explorers onto their bellies. Section 5. Relics of Ritual. Astonishing offerings to ancient gods. What did their torchlight reveal in those hidden chambers? It was like stepping into a Mayan museum, but this was no museum. This was the real deal. Pottery, everywhere. Hundreds of ceramic vessels. Many of them incense burners, known as censer stands. Some shaped like the faces of Mayan gods. Tlaloc, the rain god with his goggle eyes. Or perhaps local deities of the underworld. Staring back, silently. After all this time, it was an absolutely breathtaking sight, almost overwhelming. These weren't just everyday pots and pans, far from it. These were clearly special objects, sacred items, intricately crafted, specifically designed for ceremonial use, left as offerings, gifts for the powerful entities believed to reside in these subterranean realms. The Maya didn't just toss them in here. They were carefully placed, arranged, as part of complex rituals. Rituals designed to appease, to petition, to connect with the divine forces that governed their world. Each piece was a prayer made solid. The sheer number of artifacts was staggering. Archaeologists have cataloged hundreds, many of them remarkably intact. Section 6. The chilling truth, unveiling the secrets of sacrifice. But it wasn't just pottery and incense burners that the cave held. As the explorers ventured deeper, they found something else, something far more sobering. Something that began to explain the cave's more recent chilling nickname, the Blood Cave, bones, human bones. This is where the story takes a darker turn, a turn that forces us to confront the more brutal aspects of ancient Mayan ritual. It's one thing to find offerings of clay, it's another to find offerings of life. And these weren't just a few scattered remains, there was evidence of numerous individuals, many of them appearing to be young, some even children. What happened to them here, in the cold, damp darkness of Balamku? Why were their remains intermingled with these sacred offerings? The questions are immediate, and deeply unsettling. The name Blood Cave suddenly felt less like a dramatic invention and more like a horrifyingly accurate description. The air grew heavier still with this realization. The evidence strongly suggests that these individuals were not merely buried here. This wasn't a standard tomb or cemetery. The context of the finds, the way the bones were discovered alongside the ritual objects points to something else. Sacrifice, human sacrifice, the ultimate offering, given to appease powerful, perhaps thirsty underworld gods. It's a chilling thought, to imagine these ceremonies, the fear, the faith, the desperation that might have driven such extreme acts. Section 7. Rewriting History, a new startling chapter for the Maya. This discovery at Balamku, it's not just another interesting find, it's huge. It has the potential to genuinely shift our understanding of the ancient Maya, particularly those who lived in and around the great city of Chichen Itza during its heyday. We thought we knew so much, but the Earth, it seems, always has more to teach us, more surprises to reveal. This cave is one of those game-changing revelations. It's like finding a lost chapter from a history book we thought was complete. We already knew that the Maya practiced complex rituals. We knew that sacrifice, including human sacrifice, was part of their worldview. We've seen it depicted in their art, read about it in colonial-era accounts, but Balamku provides something new. It shows the sheer scale, the intensity, the dedication involved in these subterranean ceremonies. It paints a picture of a people deeply invested in propitiating the forces of the underworld, perhaps more deeply and more frequently than previously understood for this specific region and time. What could have driven such intense ritual activity, such extreme offerings? Archaeologists speculate it might indicate a period of significant stress for the Maya of Chichen Itza, perhaps prolonged and devastating droughts, a constant threat in the Yucatan, or maybe political instability, internal conflict, or external pressures. In times of crisis, ancient peoples often turn to their gods with increased fervor, with more elaborate rituals, more valuable offerings. Balamku might be a testament to such a desperate era, a time of profound uncertainty. So, Balamku isn't just another cave filled with old pots. Section 8. The quest continues, deeper secrets yet uncovered. The work at Balamku is far from over, in fact it's really just beginning. The initial discovery was the explosive start. Now comes the painstaking, meticulous process of scientific investigation. Archaeologists are carefully mapping every chamber, every passage, cataloging every single artifact, analyzing the human remains with the utmost respect and scientific rigor. It's a monumental undertaking, one that will take years, possibly decades, but every moment is worth it. Every detail matters. What other secrets does Balamku still hold within its depths? Are there more chambers yet to be discovered? deeper passages that wind even further into the Mayan underworld? The exploration team certainly believes so. The cave system is extensive, complex, and they are proceeding with extreme caution, both to protect the fragile environment of the cave and to preserve the invaluable archaeological record. The quest for knowledge continues. Slowly, methodically, respectfully, driven by that unquenchable human thirst for discovery. Each incense burner, each ceramic shard, each tiny bone fragment is a piece of an enormous, intricate puzzle. A puzzle that, when assembled, will reveal far more about this incredible civilization, their complex belief systems, their daily struggles, their societal structures, their resilience in the face of adversity. Balamku is offering us an unprecedented opportunity to connect with the ancient Maya on a deeply personal spiritual level.